Hi, my name is Leanne Fechter, and today I'm talking about the Rainy Creek Watershed and Wildlife Management Plan. The topic for today is the stakeholders that need to be invited to all meetings, the goals and objective of the management plan. The people who need to be invited, or at least have a representative at the meetings, is the Idaho Department of Game and Fish, U.S. Forest Service, Swan Valley City Council, firefighters, community members, and the subdivision developers. The vision statement for this management plan is in 10 years have Rainy Creek Riparian Zone planted with native plants up to 75 feet from the creek. The number of cutthroat trout found in the creek is higher than in previous 5 years, and snowshoe hares population numbers don't decline. The 3 goals I see for this management plan is the protection of the cutthroat trout, the protection of the Canadian lynx, and the protection of the Rainy Creek watershed. For the first goal, the protection of the cutthroat trout, the objective is to provide a place for the cutthroat trout to spawn and rear. In order to do that in the Rainy Creek, you have to keep it at a certain temperature, so you need to provide shade, and you also need to provide areas for the juveniles to have protection from predators and also have a food source. The second goal, the protection of the Canadian lynx, which is an endangered animal. You need to provide shelter and food for the small animals that are prey for the Canadian lynx. Now, the snowshoe hare are the primary source of food for the Canadian lynx. And it is proven fact that as the snowshoe hare's population declines, so does the Canadian lynx population. And snowshoe hare prefer shrubs and low-lying trees in an area to have their babies, to have a food source, and also protection from predators. And the third goal, the 3 objectives that go with the protection of the Rainy Creek watershed, is to ensure that phosphorus and nitrate levels remain low from the runoff from urban gardens, urban lawns, and also from agriculture fields. The second objective is to ensure that the riparian zone is kept in place for future to allow for the filtration of the runoff and the slow soil erosion. The more native plants there are in that area, the deeper their root system will go, which will help in keeping the runoff that comes from snow melts and rains and storms. It will filtrate it so that the phosphorus and nitrate levels don't make it into the Rainy Creek. And the third object is to keep fire hazards to a minimum, which will not only benefit animals, but it will also benefit the community members who live in the area. And my references are